Can you enable the screen sharing, please, again?
Mrs. Nikhat, can you do that, please?
The first slide. Okay, can I start? Okay. So hello everyone, my name is Maham Tariq and today I'm going to give you some tips for online schooling. Next slide, please. Okay, so first of all, we all have to be positive. A positive attitude about online learning is the best gift you can give yourself. Everything you learn, whether it's your most favorite or least favorite subject, will help you grow as a person. Now you have to be positive towards everything. And for example, your first week in school won't be that good. And you'll be like, I want to meet my friends and everything. But you can imagine that by sitting on that chair in front of your computer, you're actually saving so many lives right at home. You skipped a slide. Can you go back? One more slide back. Yes, okay, so you also have to stay organized. Creating a learning space to do schoolwork will put you ahead. Be sure you have room for your books, computer, pens, paper, and other supplies. Label folders to hold papers and notes for each subject. Create your to-do list. So while you're staying organized, for example, whenever we're going back to school, we usually buy our backpacks, our pencil cases, our new bottles, but this time it might be different. For example, you might buy a new comfortable chair or some organizers for your desk. Maybe you might buy a new device this time. Next, please. Okay, so you have to set up a routine. Having a routine will help you keep on track with schoolwork. It's a good idea to find out when your teachers have their office hours so you can arrange your schedule to overlap with them when they're available. So the main reason you want to set a routine is to go according to time. Next slide. Okay, you have to set your goals. To make great things happen in your life, it helps to set goals for yourself. Think about what you'd like to accomplish, both short and long term. Is there a class you want to ace this semester? Okay, for example, this year you want to get better grades in math. So you're going to write that down and put it in a place that you can always see and remember that you want to do this. Next slide. Okay, make the most of your resources. Kids might not have access to teachers all the time. This is a good opportunity for children to sit and study with their parents and also for parents to be involved in the learning of their children. It is also a good opportunity for kids to explore combined studies with their friends and classmates. And then we have always trusted websites, YouTube tutorials, dictionaries, encyclopedias, thesaurus, and more to turn to. Next slide. Okay, so you want to stay on track. It's always better to be ahead than to be struggling at the last minute. Break down big projects into small, manageable parts and give each one a minute. So for example, you have a really big math project. So you're going to divide it into 2 parts and you're going to give, for example, 2-day gap between each one. And that way your project will be much easier to do. Next slide. Okay, exercise with your friends online. Students will spend a lot of time online completing lessons, chatting with peers, and touching base with their online teachers. So scheduling physical fitness into a day is also important. Physical exercise can boost mood, energy, and brain power. So you can just take a break between each session, like for 2 minutes, and maybe do some meditation so you can relax yourself. Next slide, please. Okay, yes, thank you.
Or we could, we are recording this session as well. So if you would like to forward this to any of your friends, any of your cousins back home, we could do that. Uh, is that okay? So we can even have a question and an answer session after Miss Riham's presentation, which we have uploaded now. Miss Riham, can you hear us?
Yes, I can. Just a second.
No
Okay.
problem.
There isn't a problem with my screen sharing, so if you would like, if I could do the sharing myself, if there's a problem with Miss.
I'm okay with sharing it because
Okay.
we just want to
Okay.
save the time. But is your camera on?
Now it is.
Okay.
Okay.
Back to you.
Hi everyone. My name is Raham, and today I'm going to explain to you important details or things to have to get the perfect online class without any problems, without any misconceptions. I mean, any little missing details or yeah. So first, I would like to ask if. First, I would like to just say that to start the year with a sincere prayer, you should always tell everyone that I always give the children and students to start the year with a sincere prayer to Allah for a great year with wonderful teachers and friends. And the intention, which means thought, basically, to be better than we were last year. Okay. Next slide. Exercise. Exercise boosts energy, okay? Regular physical activity can improve your muscle strength and boost your endurance, whether it's online or in school. Basically, like, when whether it's online or in school, you should, while given the time, you should do some jumping jacks in for like 2 minutes, or just skip rope, or just take a small walk around your room, because sitting on a chair for a while, or like a really long time, is really unhealthy. So just take a walk around the area you're in. You can do it while break time. You can do it while just, on the side. Okay? Yeah. Next slide. Break time. The importance of having a break time is because you know that students, or us basically, are easily distracted. While the teacher's giving a class, we might look somewhere else or focus on things that are not important. But regular short breaks can help them, as in help us increase our focus. Can help them focus, can help them focus, increase their productivity, which means they can be more productive. They can pay attention, take notes, study, and all that, and reduce their stress. When you have the online class, you're like, what if I do something wrong? What if I say something wrong? It can reduce their stress. It can give them time. It can give them time to think. Okay, next slide. Okay, healthy eating. Okay, healthy eating helps us maintain a healthy weight and reduces our risk of dangerous sickness. You know that, when you'll get too, big, and you won't be able to move around, you won't be able to breathe properly, you're too many calories and fat. While junk food, as in burgers, pizza, and even fizzy drinks like soda, does the exact opposite, like completely opposite. It does not help us in any way, only to give us sugar and drive us crazy. And it gives us unnecessary weight, which basically means it gives us weight that we don't need, just makes us fatter and fatter by the day. Okay, now Okay, the solution that you could do if you're feeling low, you don't have to go and grab a cake or cupcake and keep it next to you. You could just keep a small amount of healthy food right next to you, which is basically, I prefer nuts, but you guys can put nuts, you guys can put fruits, you guys can put vegetables, unlimited options. But you guys should always make sure it's healthy, because you don't want to go start going a little dizzy and crazy, like over sugar. If you put cupcakes, you'll feel like you have too much energy and you'll start doing things that are, crazy, basically. Next slide. Okay, focus is really important. You have to focus on your target. And okay, focus, basically, like Maham said, the goal, your goal. You have to focus on your goal, not wander out anywhere else. Okay, focus will help you become a more productive at your work, which means that if you focus, you'll know exactly what to do, how to do it, when to do it. Okay, it'll help you bring your attention towards a particular task as a primary objective. Easier words, it'll help you bring, the thing you're meant to do. Okay, like if you stare at the pencil on the floor, what's the point? Like, there's no point in staring. It'll give focus. Will You have to basically, you have to focus on the right thing. You have to focus on your objective, which means what is on your screen, on what is being taught to you. Okay. Oh, everything else is secondary, which basically means pencils, erase, anything all over except for the screen is secondary, which means is next. First comes your class, next it comes all the other stuff. Okay. However, most people never focus on being productive. I know it's hard that, when you just staring at the screen, you like, be focused, but there's always something that drags you out of your path. It always like, yeah, I'm focusing, but you're looking somewhere else, or you might be looking here or thinking somewhere else. So you should try to, focus, like read along, like for example, read along, and what to listen every word the teacher is saying. You could look around for time to time, be like, I've been like too long, I've been staring at it. You could look around, but not while you have an important topic in front of you. Next slide. Okay, screens. Okay. If for screens, I've put the example of blinking, is because if you look, for example, it's not like you don't blink, but it's like when you stare at screens, your eyes dry out. Okay, they dry out. For example, if you stare at screens for too long, the examples are like your eyes dry out, cause blurry vision. Like if you keep staring, and everything will start going blurry. Okay, and discomfort, which means you won't be comfortable. Okay, you'll just be like just staring and not comfortable, your space and all. The other main problem for staring at a screen for too long is eye strain. Eye strain, doctors say one possible cause of this are the brightness and glare that comes from the electronic screen. Even if you put the brightness to low, there will still be a lot of light just hurting your eyes. You'll just be like just looking at it. Okay, this is a problem that a lot of doctors say everyone has. Okay, now this is a very good example. Even just an open window, which Samira auntie said, even just an open window. I didn't hear you. What?
Even these doctors say this.
Yes, many doctors say this. A lot of doctors, every eye doctor or anyone says this. Exactly. Okay, good job. Even just opening a window, this means that you could just like stop for 2 minutes. Just 2 minutes is enough, 2 to 3 minutes. Okay, you could just go and open your window and take a deep breath. Just take a big deep breath and let it out. Okay, this will make you feel calm. This will make you feel more fresh, just like when you've been feeling like you've been sitting staring at a screen for so long. You'll just go outside and take a big breath. It's a big breath, like you'll take a big take a deep breath in and just let it out. You'll feel so fresh and new and excited. It'll give you many emotions, okay? After 10 minutes, just like after you've been staring at a screen for almost 10 minutes, just look around, just be like, just for like 2 to 3 minutes. 2 to 3 minutes is more than enough. You just look around. You're like, oh, there's a pencil. Just take your eyes off the screen, okay? Just take it off. Okay, next slide. Okay, now this is our conclusion. This is to increase our knowledge. This is a dua that I really like. If you all would like to read it, it's called Rabbi Zidni Ilma. Okay, my Lord, increase me in knowledge. Okay. It'll help you at the end of the day. You'll feel like you'll know so much thanks to God. Okay. Yeah, basically, so this is it. These are my points that I wanted to discuss with you. And I also have, I know this is a bit off topic or something, but you all prayed Jummah today, right?
Yeah. Right.
Yes. Yes, you all did.
Alhamdulillah.
So what hopefully I wanted to say was that Allah, basically God, gave you a gift of 84,400 seconds, which is one day, seconds of today, okay? Did you use any second to pray? You have all these seconds. Did you use any seconds to pray or say thank you? Just pray and just say thank you, God. Imagine 84,400 seconds in one day, and then you have all the rest of the year. And all you need to do is say one thank you. Just use 3 seconds of your 84,400 seconds. Just say thank you, God. Thank you for this amazing day. Thank you for this amazing life that you have given us, all of us. Okay? And next, it's not just Jummah. Jummah is special, but it's not the only prayer of the day or the year, okay? Or the month or the week. Please remember to pray, because God didn't forget to wake you up today. And Allah never forgets, okay? He never did and he never will, okay? So he didn't forget to wake you up today, okay? You woke up because of Allah, okay? So he didn't forget to wake you up. Why should you forget to say thank you just once? It's not
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Ms. Raham, for those important reminders. You are so right. You are so right. We should always thank Allah to, to give us so many opportunities. We should thank Allah who has given us this opportunity to log in onto this session, to give us this opportunity to listen to two wonderful instructors who have worked so hard this last 1 week to make this presentation and to prepare it to you. They had to get back to their school routines as well, but they worked hard this last 1 week with the support of the Parrho&Parrhao team and Parrho&Parrhao well-wishers like Mrs. Humaira Memani, Mrs. Sana Arabi, who have, who provided us with so many important tips, which we have included in this presentation today. The thing that I would like to remind each and everyone who has heard this presentation, some of the parents might be around here as well. Please bear with us, because the presenters today were amateurs. So, and we, the Parrho&Parrhao team, we are learning something new every single day. All right. So I would like to remind each and every one of you that if there is something that you have found, that, oh, okay, that's a bit off. That does not sound sound too okay. We would like to, we have the reference. We have the reference material on where we picked up this presentation from. So we can share that with you. We want to ensure that whatever material we are presenting to you, whatever material our instructors are presenting to you, we try our best to ensure that it is from authentic websites, because we do not want the children who are attending our classes to have any sort of negative impact whatsoever. Okay? All we want is to have a purely positive impact on the lives of all the children who are attending our classes and who are attending our sessions. At the same time, we are learning something new every single day. If there is something that you find counterproductive, please let us know. And there is something very, very important that I want to remind all of you. And I want you to say a special dua for, please bear with me, for Sayyid Khurshid Al Hussain. He is not here with us anymore. He passed away a few weeks back. But every single day, we are doing this because as a sadka jariya to him. It is he who instilled the love of knowledge in our founder, Mrs. Nikhat Jamil. It is because of him that Mrs. Nikhat Jamil felt that there is something that knowledge is something that has to be shared. It doesn't have to be kept alone with you. It has to be shared. Everyone has to be given the opportunity to share beneficial knowledge. And that is what we are trying to do via Parrho&Parrhao. And once again, we would like to thank each and every one of you who has followed our journey and who has been a part of our journey. So on behalf of Parrho&Parrhao, we are signing off, and we hope to catch up with all of you in our future classes. So thank you once again. Assalamu alaikum. Good afternoon.
Alaikum assalam.